My videos are getting fucked up. Anyway, he stated, like, if you do this again, it will be a crime. And, we will put you, back in prison and blah, blah, blah. But, like anything else in life, like, if you're a drug addict, which I have experience in that too, the first time you get away with saying I didn't know, okay? After you know, you no longer get away with like the I didn't know thing. So it basically came down to the same thing. Like the first time they come over, they talk to me, I'm like, dude, I just wanted to see if this was real, realistically. I fucking really like was kind of doing it for my channel. To tell people if this was like clickbait shit. Because we've all seen like those videos of like people saying, oh, how to hack an ATM machine for fucking millions of dollars, and how to do this and how to do that, how to make $1,000 a day. And like the only way I know how to make $1,000 a day is to steal it or sell drugs or whatever. But so like we all know there's like those clickbait type of things out there on YouTube. And I just wanted to find out realistically, and I told him this. I just wanted to find out if this was like a true thing. Like, is there really hidden bank accounts in my name, through my social security card? Now, I will say that the dude whose video I watched did say that it was against the law. I didn't tell the marshals I saw that, but like, I did kind of have an idea, and like really common sense would tell you that it's probably not a good idea. But at the same time, if something like that works, I'm the type of person that's gonna fucking try it out at least, just to see if it's true. Now, since I've dropped the phone telling this story, and it cut off one time. This is now like a 3-piece video, so I guess I'll label it like parts 1, 2, and 3 of story time on the dog walk. One other thing I wanted to talk about briefly was bank accounts and the way they work. Now, I don't have a lot of people watching my videos yet. I imagine once people catch on and see that I'm real and like I'm talking about real shit, maybe they'll catch on, maybe they won't. I don't know. I don't care. Like I said before, like I'm not in this trying to make any money. I don't expect to have 1 million subscribers or commercials in my channel or whatever and like get paid from YouTube. I have money. I could always use more, but like I don't expect to get it through this. But now I want to talk about bank accounts because as I said before, like mine's frozen because of a lawsuit that I'm involved in, and also the equity in my houses is frozen. Basically, all the equity I have and bank accounts are frozen, and I guess this is just something that happens when you're involved in a lawsuit. Now, I think I found it strange because I'm like the plaintiff. I'm not the defendant for once. I'm actually suing someone else. So I don't really know why my assets are frozen. But I guess, I guess I'd have to read up on that law and see how that works. It's possible that maybe his attorney filed some type of motion or whatever. I know there's no countersuit been filed, but anyway, I do have one bank account that works a little bit, and I went down there to get some cash today, and I noticed that something that's always really pissed me off is like when the bank takes money out of your account for like whatever charge they claim it's for without telling you. Um, whether it be like, in my case it wasn't, but like an overdraft or, a paper fee, a pencil fee, or just a common asshole fee. And I started thinking about that, and I was like, wow, look at this fucking place. They already take a small percentage of my money for using their bank, which is obviously how they stay in business. But they also, the way banks stay in business is they use your money to make money for themselves. So, for instance, if I had, say $7 million in the bank, there's no way I'd be able to go down to Wells Fargo and say, I want my $7 million. Because they don't have it, okay? Like, it's been invested in things they're doing, and they use your money to make money. So when they then charge you extra fucking fees and shit, that's the type of shit that pisses me off. It makes me want to go back to like the days of like keeping my money in the mattress or just in my safe or whatever. I know a lot of people out there go, well, that's a stupid idea, you don't want to do that. Well, you know what's stupid is like fucking, when you're the type of person, see, like, and this isn't me, so this is like hypothetical, but like, say you're the type of person that lives paycheck to paycheck, okay? What if you think you have a certain amount of money in the bank and you go to the grocery store to buy food for your family, and that money's gone because the bank has taken it as fucking a fee or a penalty or whatever the fuck they want to call it, So, now, I've used banks that don't do this much, and I've used banks that do it a lot. Now, I'm going to fucking put Wells Fargo on blast right now, because Wells Fargo does it more than any other bank I know. Now, here where I am in Northern California, it's like one of the only banks that's like fucking nationwide, okay? Like, we have a lot of these like tri-county banks, fucking, these little like local credit union banks and shit, but like they do you no good when you travel, okay? So you then have to either take a lot of cash or your credit cards or whatever, and like you can't just go to the bank. So like you want to have a bank that's kind of nationwide, like US Bank or fucking Bank of America or Chase or something like that. And like the only one like that we have here is Wells Fargo. Now, we all know I'm a little hot-tempered, and sometimes I get mad at things just because I don't understand them. But I do understand that I don't like people taking my fucking money without telling me. Now, all I feel that to remedy that situation, all I feel is needed would be like a simple email or a phone call saying, hey, you owe us this fee or this penalty or whatever, and we're going to be deducting X amount of money from your account, just so that if for no other reason you can fucking put it in your register and know how much money you have, and like what's going on with that. Like, when you write a check, you deduct it from your fucking total and go on like that, so you know how much money you have available to you. I was going to make another video about how I was talking about considering buying one of these replica cars. I looked more into it today, and they're actually, some of these companies are really fucking amazing. Like, you can really get really rad cars. And like I said, there's like the company I looked at has 6 different packages for each car. Now, they start off with like V6 engines. So say for instance, like I like McLarens, okay? I probably wouldn't get a McLaren replica, but like just like for conversation's sake, I like McLarens, okay? Obviously it would be stupid to get a McLaren replica. Now, mind you, these replicas come with all McLaren interior. There's no way anybody would be able to tell the difference except for maybe a super car enthusiast or like the McLaren dealership itself. Now, they go as far as to say when you have one of these, that's where you take it for service. So as I said, they have six different packages. Now, the first one, they're not very much either. Okay, now, so like the first one is an exact, it looks like exactly like a, but it's got a V6. Okay, so then they move up to a Ford 5.0 in like package number 2, all the way up to like an Audi V12 engine with like 700 horsepower. Now that car, at least on the McLaren one I looked at, and I was only looking at the McLaren one for hypothetical, research purposes, because they have an entire list of cars that you can choose from classics to, modern super hyper cars, whatever. Even some fucking concept car stuff. But I was just looking at the McLaren one for like research purposes. Now, to me, the most expensive package is like $38,000. Okay. Now, I just got my most recent issue of Road and Track today, and most cars these days, regular cars, Audis, BMWs, stuff like that, are more than that. You know what I mean? Like the new fucking Audi A8, I think, is like $100,000. BMW's making a new 7 Series. I forget what it's called, but it's like over $100,000. But like a lot of these newer cars are over $100,000. Even like the Jeep SRT8 model is like close to like $85,000. Now, I have cars already. I have my Tahoe here. I have a couple cars down at the house in LA. I have a couple motorcycles. So like when I'm in the market to get another car, it's a toy. Okay, so like if I can get like a badass toy with a V12 engine in it and 700 horsepower for $38,000 that looks like something that costs fucking $400,000, I'm probably gonna lean more towards doing that than anything else. Because in my head I'm going, okay, $38,000 for the car with a 700 horsepower V12 in it. Another $4,000 for like a Rocket Bunny fucking wide body kit. And you have something, a sick ass toy to drive around, and just like a toy to play with for, basically under $40,000, which is fucking rad. So anyway, I'm gonna upload these videos, go and get my 6th meal. I'll possibly make another video tonight. I possibly won't. Anyway, I just thought it was funny that the Social Security card bank account thing worked. And I also thought it strange that the marshal showed up the very same day. Now, I don't know if that's because it was me or if that would happen to the average Joe. I have no idea. I know I won't be doing it again, but I did want to find out if it was true, and come to find out, it is. So, unlike these videos that say, here's how to hack an ATM with a toothpick and a fucking razor blade, this one actually shows you a way to get free money. Now, it's against the law. You're going to get in trouble for it, and you're going to end up having to pay the money back or return the product, but at least it actually works. So, props to the dude who put up a real video that wasn't just clickbait, and I'm going to go eat, and I'll possibly see you guys later tonight. Peace out.